This is the last video, this is an overview video. I already have the machine in a shipping position, so the gantry loader, you know, it's all the way in right here between two turrets, which are the most right, you know, for the two chucks. And that's already in a shipping position. We changed the batteries on that, so there is no problem with you know, any memory loss or parameter loss. The parameters we have already backed up for this machine also. So again, this is the Murata MW-16 twin spindle chucker with a gantry loader and a stacker table, plus you know, it has a chip conveyor, programmable chip conveyor. I'm gonna show you a cabinets also on that, as it's a super precision lathe. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I have a little bit of a low light situation here. You can see there is like a separate pull scorer right here, and that's actually on a bolt screw itself. It's on a bolt screw, so you have double precision. For example, it takes the readout from motor itself, plus it takes the readout directly from a ball screw. Oh, that's a super precision lathe. That's what it's called, super precision lathe. And that's a chip conveyor, which you showed the operation earlier on that. And it's got regular valves, you know, for air valves, you know, for the operation of a gantry loader. It's got the Vogel, very nice big unit with lubrication. This is actually the control NC side. This is a PC for it, Fanuc OTT controller for it, the I/O boards. This is a Fanuc control for the gantry loader right here. I/O board with all the fuses, you know, on a separate valves. That's a very good idea. So when a valve goes bad, and these are two battery units for the control, left and right one, and the gantry loader. So for example, if the battery unit, one of the valves will go bad, or, you know, shorted out, your fuse is gonna pop out instead, you know, of your whole I/O board. You know, you have to replace instead of, in case it malfunction. But that's a cabinet. It's very nice and clean cabinet. You know, good maintenance on that. Showed you these are two spindle motors. It's a Fanuc control, but it has Mitsubishi spindle drives, which are right here. There are two Mitsubishi spindle drives, same thing, I/O board on this side. And for the axis, it's got three drive axes right here, three motor drive axes right here. That's a dual one. That's a dual drive next one. So it's got 3, 4, 5 axes. It's got one right here, one axis drive. So that will be 6 axis, and this is a last axis drive. That's a 7 axis. So this machine, it's a 7 axis machine, including with a gantry loader. Spindle drives, cabinets, 2 spindle motors, hydraulic unit on the bottom, 2 actuators. And let's go over. From this side, we'll see the other side, the other lathe right here. And the stacker table with the out unit, conveyor out unit already. And we're back at the front of the machine. And right here, you know, it's got also the coolant unit filter. That's a very nice feature. Coolant pumps, separate for the right hand side start and stop buttons, you know, with emergency. So you can run the right side separate on it. You can run it separate. And left side you can run separate also. That's a start on the left side, you know, control box. If you, at the moment, if you want to use like a gantry loader, you can set up your part, you know, and run your parts, you know, changing it manually. So it's not a big issue. When you want to set up the parts for the gantry loader, you can use it. If you don't want to use it, you can bypass the gantry loader, no problem, and run it without the gantry loader. So it's like a dual-purpose machine, very nice and versatile machine. Also, I'm going to show you right here, this is the whole control for it. Very nice shape. And it's very easy to program a gantry loader on that. We have the bottom buttons right here. These are for the gantry loader. Left side, same thing for a zero returning it. And loader operation co-op. That means when you select all of those buttons, by pressing this cycle start the whole left to right side of the machine and a gantry loader. We have complete manuals for that, so all the M codes we have it. You don't have to call anybody, and ask them questions. We have whole manuals for that, and a programming manual for a Gantry loader also. So that's a very, very good thing. And for example, in loader itself, you can change the programs also. You can look over the whole programs, change it. We have a program, and you can choose different programs for different operations. The whole library of programs. It's very, very similar to the O control itself. There's a teach positions also under the program. So for example, chuck index position, you can put in unload position, load position, all separate parts, and you can actually teach this machine all your separate positions. For example, when is the part and all that stuff, where the chuck is, when to pick it up from a spindle and all that stuff. This all positions you can pre-program in there, and then just use, for example, position number 1, go to position number 1. So this is a very, very nice feature of it, and very easy programming for a Gantry loader. And we're back here for a program, and you can actually run it from a computer. Same thing. You have the inside library of programs. You can have a local library of programs also, so that's very good. And so you can drip feed it. Depends what kind of communication situation you have in your shop. You have loader operation also. You can test all the chucks, positions, everything one by one. So that's very, very simple and straightforward on that. Also you have in-chute operation, which is disabled right now, so you can have a say, what you can do with a stacker table, out-chute, in-chute, and you can program it. You have count of parts you can do, you can make, you can shift. There's no option for that. Actually, you should be able to shift the stacker tables and everything on that. Let's see. This is a counter CRT, and actually, if you have different kind of stacking table, which you need interfacing with emergency and all other units, you have right here. You have 3-phase power in this plug, and all the interfaces for a stacking table. If you need different stacking table, and if you have it, if you wanted to have it running. And let's go over here, the parameters. You can set machine locks, block delete, everything, straightforward right here. Chuck open direction settings, everything, same thing, speed and direction of a Gantry loader moving. Lamp check on off, you can actually buzzer, you can test all of the functions of it. Whoever wrote this, the Europeans and Japanese guys, they were very thought, they thought of a whole ladder. There's no misunderstood as items, there's no left loose, ties, and all that stuff, so it's very easy to program. I very, very like it on those machines. You have also separate diagnostic, you can hook up, you can put out any diagnostic number here and get the readout if it's supposed to be on and off. We have machine guide, and it will show you if loader it's home, and chucks are in home positions. And this is very, 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 very nifty feature. You can scroll it down. You have for a turret, same thing. So you can have actually whole machine side. If turret's in the home position, if chucks are closed, if the shutters are closed, and the chucks are in good or near zero positions. Everything, it's pre-written, in a ladder and interfaced with this machine. A very nice and straightforward operation of that. And of course, the very good feature is also the conversion of inch and metric. You can run in inch and metric if this is just a change of one parameter in there, and you don't have to worry about anything. So overall, it's a very nice machine. There is no backlashes on that. It's like brand new. Spindles run very nice. Gantry loader is nice, very nice and quiet. This is very, very, very good machine. We're very happy, to have it. And if you need any kind of help programming it, please give us a call. Don't hesitate. Thank you so much for watching our videos.